Hey guys, I want to thank one of my good sub friends, Hobgoblin Scout. That's what he goes by. I love the drinking horn and the knife and all the other stuff you sent for my birthday. That was some pretty cool stuff, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. It's thank you. It was pretty cool, but thank you. Let's talk about something. As you can see, I'm wearing a rebel hat. Now, does that make me a racist? Let me clue you in on something before you answer that. I'm a Yankee. I am from Chicago, outside of Chicago. This hat represents my Southern heritage. My parents were from the South. My grandparents, my great-grandparents, they were from the South. It's my heritage. Did any of my people own slaves? No. Did they fight in the Civil War? Yeah. Some fought on the Union and some fought on the Confederacy. But does that affect me? No, because I wasn't alive back then. But now I'm going to make a point. These groups like Black Lives Matter, Black Panther, and the Klan, and these skinheads, they want to make people slaves. The Klan, skinheads want to kill and enslave everybody who's not white. Black Lives Matter, Black Panther Party, they also want to kill white people. And they also want to enslave every race that don't believe the way they believe. So both the left and the right, ignorant asses, are wanting slaves. But they're protesting about slavery that happened 150 years ago. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That's what they're protesting about. Confederate flags, Confederate monuments, slavery. It represents slavery. But they are carrying on like a bunch of slave masters trying to make everybody kneel to their will. And they're trying to create slaves out of society. And the elites are promoting it and pushing it. The news media is promoting the left's point of view constantly. Now, my previous videos, the right, the Klan and the skinhead and all this neo-Nazi coward crap pussies need to be arrested for domestic terrorists. This AFTA or EFTA or whatever the hell new group this is, and Black Lives Matter and Black Panther Party needs their coward pussies too. They need to be arrested for domestic terrorists. But also that needs to be arrested for promoting terrorist and terrorism is Facebook, is the local news media, because they're constantly promoting it and promoting it and promoting it, constantly showing it. And if you speak out against it, you're considered racist. They won't interview any real Americans. They want to interview this white trash racist on the right and this multicolor trash on the left, because there's whites, blacks, Mexicans, Asians, all kinds in the Black Lives Matter group, and they're all spewing hate. But they won't interview any real, true Americans. And when I say real, true Americans, I'm talking white Americans, I'm talking black Americans, I'm talking Mexican Americans, Asian Americans, Native American, Russian Americans, Polish Americans, German American, Irish American, Middle East Americans. They won't interview us to get our side of what we think these groups are. They're always interviewing these racist pricks to get the right looking like the right's all racist. Then they try to play it off like the left is, they're out here for our freedom. They ain't out there for my freedom. They're out there to promote the elite's plan and to try to make slaves out of us all by taking our history away from us, taking our free speech, taking our right to choose for ourselves. Oh no, if you're that type of person, you're a racist. The left wants slaves, the right wants slaves. They both want slaves. I am not a slave. And yes, I do wear my hat out in public, and I dare the first one, when they try to come up and knock it off or take it off, they're going to get gutted. I'm not playing their game. I'm not one of these little pansy-ass pussies that needs 20 people to stand behind me to whip a man's ass. They come at me for me, my American right, my freedom to wear what I want to wear, then they got to pay the price. Now, you may agree with me, you may not agree with me. That's the beauty of this country. We got a choice. But if the right and the left gets their way, we're not going to have a choice. We'll be slaves to their agenda. And me, I'm not going to be nobody's slaves. Now, I've heard a few things. Gettysburg, you know, the historical site, they came out and they made a statement. They said if Black Lives Matter show up to try to tear any monuments down, they will be locked up in prison or force will be shown upon them. Which, good. They need it. Gettysburg and other places like that is sacred ground because both the North and the South fought there, and there's a lot of boys lost their lives over that place. And they don't need to, that place does not need to be touched as well as other battlegrounds. And I hope they stay true to their word. Now, I heard something, this is so hilarious and funny, it's probably true. NAFTA or AFTA, whatever the hell that group is, and Black Lives Matter are going to Sturgis to stop the bike rallies from people flying Confederate flags. Now that, I'd pay $100,000 to have a ringside seat to that, because when those damn inbred idiots get up there around those bikers and biker gangs, those biker gangs are going to unite like American people are fixing to unite on these damn terrorist groups. And there will be no police officer able to stop these bikers up there from destroying the Black Lives Matter, the Black Panther Party, the NAFTA, whatever hell group that is. They are going to get literally, utterly annihilated, the ones go up there. And it's their own damn fault. But watch, the news media will say, oh, these biker rallies are evil with racist people. Look what they done to Black Lives Matter. You watch and see. Watch what the news needs to be brought up on promoting domestic terrorists, in my book. Now, I've been asked a lot of questions, been asked about a race war. You know, people saying, oh, we're in the beginning stages of race war. People's already been killed and hurt. Okay. If you are protesting and you jump in traffic to block traffic, you are committing a crime. If you get ran over from being out in the middle of the road, oh, something popped on my screen. There we go. if you're in the middle of the road and you get hit and you get killed or you get injured, it's your own damn fault. I shed no sympathy for these retarded people who gets hit. And that woman who got killed, she knew what she was doing. She just thought she had the rights. Her rights was more than everybody else's right. And all the other ones that got injured, I could care less. Now, the guy who ran them over, he had a choice. He didn't have to do that. He's getting what he deserves. He's going to be in prison for 40 to 50 to 60 years just because of his choice he made. So, just like these people made a choice to be out in the road and got killed and hurt, that was their stupidity choice. Just like this guy who ran them over, that was his stupidity choice. Both now got to deal with the consequences. Their problem, not mine. I could care less on either part. But this race war, no, I don't see it really happening because, you know, yeah, I done a video about a race war. But the more I sat and more I thought of it and more I watched and more research I done, a lot of people think we're on the verge of it. You know, it's the first stage of race war because they're protesting, they're throwing rocks and hitting each other with sticks and plastic shields and everything like that. That's not a war. That's not a war. A war is where one side tries to wipe out the other side. You want to do everything you can to get rid of your enemy, to make them surrender. The Klan and the skinhead don't have the balls to do that. Black Lives Matter, Black Panther Party, AFTA, or whatever the hell that word is, they don't have the balls to do it. They're both cowards. But they're going to keep pushing this, and true Americans, the white Americans, the black Americans, the brown Americans, the red Americans, the yellow Americans, they're going to get fed up with their racist crap. We are going to stand up and we're going to say enough is enough. Our government won't do anything about it. They allow it. The news media won't do anything about it. They allow it and they push it. We're going to stand up, and if they want a war, they're going to get a war with the American people because that is racist terrorist group. Have you seen some of the protesters on both sides? In service, there was a unit. It was fitness. Oh, hold on. Fitness training unit. Sorry. Fitness training unit. FTU. But we called them fat, tired, and useless because they couldn't run 30 feet or they couldn't do 2 push-ups. So they put them in there to help them train. I see all kinds of FTUs on both sides, the left and the right. Honestly, look at them. They're as round as they are tall. Now, do you actually think that type of people are going to go out and give up their welfare checks and their Section 8 housing, or selling their baby mama's checks on a corner, or selling their crack, or going home messing with their sister, cousin, aunt, grandma? Nah, they're not going to do that. They don't have balls enough to do that. They're just all talk. And they know they got a safety net. Both sides know. The right side, the Klan, the skinheads, know it. The left side, the Black Lives Matter, the Black Panther, they know they got a safety net. They know there's police there that when they do their job, and when the government allows them to do their job, they will stop it from going to a certain point. Now, I don't even watch, I hate even getting on Facebook and checking my Facebook, because that's all you see, whining and crying and on both sides. And then the news, my God, you can't even listen to the weather unless the news are oh, this monument, you know, these people are wanting it taken down. And it's been there for years upon years. The news media is promoting domestic terrorists. They're siding with domestic terrorists. The news media should be taken and prosecuted, just like Facebook should too. Because if somebody puts up a rebel flag, you have to take it down. But they can put up, somebody can put up a picture of these FTU people knocking down monuments, American historic monuments, and that's okay. So, yeah, I'm so sick of hearing it and seeing it constantly. Both sides, people, both sides. Grow a set of balls, go out, and either get it on or drop it, because everybody's getting sick of this crap. They're sick of I'm sick of the right, I'm sick of the left. You know, they are destroying my country. It's not their country. If they're domestic terrorists, they don't belong in this country. They need to be locked away for 50 or 60 years, or they need to be deported to the Middle East. Or hell, send them to North Korea to get rid of our problems. Send them both, the left and the right. Send them to North Korea and let North Korea deal with them. And North Korea, within a week, there would be no more racist groups left. But I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. I know you guys are sick of seeing it and hearing about it constantly. You know, neither side, they're a bunch of pussies. They're not going to do anything. And they both know they're protected by the American government, because the American government is also the one pushing this race shit. Just to get our mind, it seems like it's something always going on. North Korea, Russia, Syria, this race crap. Now, hell, they brought in, I listened last night or night before land, they're starting on Iran now. They just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get something going. But, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Leave your comments. Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys sick of it? Do you think it's going to go into a full-blown war? You know, they're saying, oh, it's going to start off a race war, then a civil war, then a revolutionary war. You know, I don't know. This country is so screwed up. It's pathetic. And our government officials, our law enforcement, our news media is allowing it to keep getting worse. They need to start being held accountable for this crap, because they're pushing it just as the left and the right is. But that's my point on it. You know, I'm tired of talking about it. You know, I'm tired of seeing it. You know, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've just been extremely busy. I just got a lot on my plate. And I'm going to try to get back, you know, if I can, at least try to do a video a week. You know, I hope I can do more, but we'll see. Time allows, you know. I just got a lot on my plate, and you know, family first. But I'm going to get off of here. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.